Hello friends, in previous lecture we have studied the scalar vector, scalar vector fields and all these things which is related to the vector differentiation. Now today we are going to start the uh, with the operator, very basic concept or very important operator, vector differential operator or del. So del is defined as del is equal to deva by deva x I plus deva by deva y j plus deva by deva z. Okay. So this is the uh, definition of del operator. Now this del operator uh, has three operations: uh, gradient of scalar, del phi, gradient of scalar del phi. Now second one is divergence of vector, divergence of vector del dot v, and third one is curl of vector del cross v, del cross v. So these are three operations. Now we will discuss del phi in detail. So gradient of scalar del phi, So here in this particular article we can have the, let's suppose phi is a function of xyz, phi is a function of xyz, and which is a differential scalar field. Then we can have gradient phi. So I will write del phi is equal to deva by deva x into I plus deva by deva y into j plus deva by deva z into k and into phi. So this is the del and this is phi. Now this note that this is a vector quantity actually. This is vector quantity, though here there is no any vector. So this is a vector and this is scalar. So though this is scalar, but this is a vector quantity. Now directional derivative we can have. Say this is number one. Now the directional derivative, it is the component of direction of unit vector A given by del into phi dot A, where A is the unit vector. Now how we can define the unit vector? If suppose A is the vector and the mod of A is a magnitude, then unit vector A is equal to A vector divided by magnitude. So this is the directional derivative, that is gradient dot A. So this is the directional derivative. Now physical significance of del phi, So consider two level surfaces S1 which has the function of phi, and level surface S2 having the function phi plus d phi. So this is P, Q and O. Now consider d phi, say phi is equal to phi of xyz, So d phi is equal to deva phi by deva x into dx plus deva phi by deva y into dy plus deva phi by deva z into dz. So del phi, this one I will write here. So phi is equal to, now in joining PQ, this is P and this is Q. So that is displacement from this point to that point Q. So we can have dr is equal to, dxi plus dyj plus dz k. So this is a very familiar quantity, that is dr. Now therefore I will write d phi is equal to d phi by dx into I plus d phi by dy into j plus d phi by dy dz into k dot dxi plus dyj plus dzk. What is this? This quantity. This quantity. I will split this term in this manner. So we will have d phi therefore equal to, this is, what is this? This is equation number 1, del phi. So this is del into phi, and dot, what is this? dr. This is dr. So this is d phi is equal to I will write at the top this quantity. Remember this quantity. I will repeat again. This is del phi, d phi into del phi dot dr. This quantity is del phi and this quantity is dr. So d phi is equal to del phi into dot dr. So if suppose these are the two vectors, this del phi and dr, then what is this dot product? Dot product is defined as, dot product of two vectors is defined as the product of magnitudes of that vectors into cosine angle between them. So I will write like that, d phi is equal to del phi mod of del phi into mod of dr into cosine angle between them. So this is equal to, if suppose we have dr into cos theta, I will write here, but I can therefore d phi by dr, which is equal to del into phi cos of theta, del into phi cos of theta. So dr gets cancelled, and therefore this is d phi mod of d phi into cos theta. So according to the value of phi, it will change. So d phi by dr is maximum when cos theta is 1. So it is maximum when cos theta is 1. So I will write the del phi. And del phi is nothing but the what we can say, gradient of phi. So I will write grad phi. So this is the maximum rate of change of phi, which is the physical significance of the grad phi. Okay, thank you.